Lisa. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my twist out tutorial. In this video, I'll be putting my hair in twists, and towards the end of the video, I'll be letting you know my secret to how to get a perfect twist out every time. I'm going to be showing you the products that I use, which are all Yuka app approved. So there are no endocrine disruptors. And I wanted to let you know, I used to love Melanin Hair Care's Twist Elongating Cream. I would be using that right now, but unfortunately she hasn't restocked them. But these products I'm going to be using today are pretty good backups. Lastly, if you saw my short, that was recorded on Sunday morning. So I had twisted my hair Saturday night and recorded that video of the hair in twists and taking them out of the twist on Sunday. So for reference, a point of reference, today is Wednesday. So my hair is a bit unruly. So it is time for another twist out. All right, so let's get into it. Here are the products that we're going to use for the twist out. One of the most important parts of putting your hair in twists is figuring out how many twists to put into your hair. The only way that you can really figure that out is depending on your hair thickness and the look that you want. So for me, after doing twists a few times here and there and seeing how it looks, I do 12 twists in my hair. I do 6 on each side. So you're going to want to start off by sectioning off your hair in halves and then going from there. So let's do that. So I'm going to section off my hair. Into halves, and I'm looking this way because this is where the mirror is facing and I'm just so used to doing it this way. So we're in halves, right? So my hair is thick, so I'm going to want to do, like I said, 6 twists on each side. So I decided to have the half, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers. I rarely use a comb anymore. Everything is finger detangling for me. And that's a great way to retain your thickness and not rip out a lot of hair. And you can also, detangle your hair just as good by finger detangling. So I have halved the half, right? So I'm going to put this in a scrunchie now and put it to the side because I'm going to work on the first half. All right, so I like my twist to be pretty defined. So I'm going to have this half now. And all right, so I've halved this half. So now I'm going to take this piece, we're going to work on this bottom piece first. And hold on one sec. And take my pick. And we're going to put that piece to the side. All right, so let's get started on the bottom half. Now, if you remember, hold on one second. I missed a piece of hair here. I'm going to go ahead and all right, add this piece in. All right, so if you remember in my rosemary water video, I let you guys know that I use my rosemary every time I go ahead and do my twist. So we're going to use that today. So here is the rosemary water, and I'm going to spray 3 or 4 pumps in the roots, maybe one more down here, just to make sure we get it in. All right. Now work it into my root. You don't really want to pull it down the shaft of the hair too much because it does its magic in the roots. So make sure it stays there. For the shaft of the hair, we're going to use Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, and Yogurt Hydrate Repair and Multi-Action Leave-In. So this is a substitute I found when I'm not able to use Melanin Hair Care. All of Shea Moisture's line is pretty good, but not all of it is Yuka app approved. So make sure you scan each product before you buy it, if that's your concern. but we're going to use this next. And I'm going to spray, usually it's like 8 or 9 spritzes of it down the whole length of the hair. And then I'm going to work it in. Okay, so you make sure you work it in and that it covers all of the hair. You could use more or less. You want the hair to be saturated, and you'll start to see once I spray that in, it's starting to redefine my curls. Spray it a little bit more. All right, just to make sure that it's nice and saturated. And look at that. Look at that length. See the shrinkage? Okay. All right, so then next, after the hair has been nice and saturated, we're gonna take the Coconut and Hibiscus Curling Gel Souffle. All right, this is also by Shea Moisture. We're gonna take a good amount of it and then work it in the hair. Now, when I put this in my hair, I start at the bottom and I work it up on top. You don't need too much. I would say maybe like, I don't know, like a dollop maybe. Like I'll do like those girls do and show you like maybe that much. You just want to make sure it's coating your hair. You don't want to oversaturate your hair with it, but you just want to make sure that it's worked in nice in all of the strands. And now you'll start to see even more definition. So you can see the definition here. See, that's coming out. And I'm finger detangling as I'm doing this. All right, and you see some strands have come out because it's been a couple days since Saturday. And that's totally normal if you see some strands of hair coming out. That's just natural shedding. All right, so we put our leave-in, we put our rosemary water, and we put our gel. Now we're ready to twist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hair, this section, part it into 2 equal parts, as equal as you can get it, because we're going to have to twist it all the way down. And then we just go ahead and do a 2-strand twist and just wrap one part over the other. All right, so we're going to do that all the way down. We're almost there. Some strands of hair coming out, but again, that's totally normal. It's natural shedding. Keep going towards the end. And you'll find the twist will stay for the most part. And when you get towards the end, curl it around your finger. And then you let it go. You'll see the twist will kind of line up. You know, it's not going to stay as tight as you twisted it, but that's it. So we're done with the first one. Now I like the top of my hair to be a little bit more defined. So I'm not going to do one big twist with this. I'm going to have this section, okay? And I'm going to do 2 twists in this section. So we're going to start the pattern all over again. So we're going to do 3 or 4 pumps of our rosemary water, and I'm working it in to the scalp. Now this is a smaller section. I'm not going to need as much leave-in, but I'm going to spray some. Okay. Sprayed my leave-in. I'm going to work it in, do some detangling, and you'll see that you're going to start to see the curls pop up in some definition. Okay, now we're going to take some gel, work that in, and see even more definition. Look at that. Look at that definition. This gel really is awesome. The only thing is it gets a little dry, and you'll see, but it's not crunchy, it's not flaky, but it does dry your hair out a little bit. So you just want to make sure that you put a good amount of leave-in. So we worked the gel in, I halved it again, and now I'm just twisting one piece over the other. You want to try to keep it tight while you're doing the twists. One piece over the other. And I'm telling you, after a while, I think my video just cut off, but after a while, you will become a pro. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up this twist all the way down towards the bottom. Keep going. Keep going. All right. You're gonna twist it around with your finger towards the bottom. Get a nice little curl. And then we're done. Then we're going to twist this next part. Same deal. I'll do one more. Spray our rosemary water, work it into our scalp. All right. And then next we're going to spray leave-in. Massage it into the hair. Start to see those curls start popping. And my hair is super moisturized because I had done my deep conditioner treatment on Saturday, which I will definitely be doing a video of that soon. But you could just see the difference, man, after I had done that treatment in my hair, the curls just bounced up. So I can't wait to share that with you. And I know it'll do the same for you guys. But next is the gel. Oops, sorry, I forgot to show you. But same thing, just use a dollop, right? Maybe like a quarter size of gel. Right, and then you'll start to see the definition in your hair. And the curls that you see when you're doing your twists are going to be indicative of how your curls are going to look when you take it out, right? It's kind of like you're bringing them out with these products, and then you're kind of sealing it in with the products in the twist. And then you're going to leave it, right? You're going to leave it overnight to dry. And then you'll see the curls stay and be more defined. So I'm having this section of hair, twisting. Oh, oops. Make sure you separate the hair so you don't get some pieces from the back. But like I said, I finger detangle. I don't use a comb anymore. So sometimes the parts aren't that sharp, but you know, you can figure it out. You'll get there. It's not that big a deal. Your parts aren't perfect, but sometimes they can get in the way of when you're trying to do another twist. All right, so I'm working this down towards the end. So while I'm twisting, I figured I'd tell you guys why I decided to start this channel. If you see in my bio, the channel's primarily going to be hair care tips, recipes, Basically, anything that I found has brought any value to my life or made my life easier or better, and share it with you guys. And if you like it, that's great. And hopefully it'll help you like it's helped me. For years, I didn't think I had naturally curly hair. Right? It's crazy because I had um, been relaxed for years. I think the first time I got a relaxer, I was 14 years old. And so I had been relaxing my hair from 14 up until my late 30s. So I was just like, that's just my hair. I don't know how to wear my natural hair. I don't know how to have curly hair. I wish I could have curly hair. And, it took me a long time to figure out how to get the curls. And like I said, originally I had cut off a lot of the heat damaged ends and I really started over. I'm going to show a picture, maybe I'll insert it in the video now, of what my hair looks like if I were to just wash it and come out of the shower. So you'll see that here. So I'll interject it in the video, but it's not as if like these curls are just something that I can kind of wash and go. So I had to figure out how to get these curls. And once I did, people started asking me at my old job, they said, how did you get your hair like that? What did you do? And I was always like, oh, I'll make a video, haha, and I'll share it on YouTube. And then most recently, my sister had asked me, like I said before, how I got my hair so long. So I just figured how nice it would be to just share the information, in a time where the world is kind of scary. It's nice to have this creative outlet and also to know that I'm kind of doing my parts to, make the world, maybe someone's world, a little bit better in some way because we are all in this together, right? All right, so back to sectioning it off. So this is the front of my hair, the front half. So I've done 3 twists here. I did 1 on the bottom and then 2 on top because I like the top to be a little bit more defined. This is the back chunk of hair that we have left, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this up into 3 sections. I figured out that I get a good amount of definition when I do 3 sections in the back of my hair. And also it saves a lot of time, right? It takes a lot of time to do this. Well, not that much. I'd say maybe about an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half if you really take your time. So most of the time I'll put on a Netflix video or, I'm obsessed with This Is Us right now. So I'll be watching This Is Us while I'm twisting my hair. Or you can, listen to music or whatever. But just so you know, if you want some good defined quality twist, it'll take about an hour of your night. But, it's worth it and it'll last a couple days if you take care of it. If you tie up your hair at night, it'll last a good 2-3 days. And some people like the full volume unruly hair. So I mean, you could start off with your hair nice and prim and curly, and then you can just let it go for a couple of days. But yeah, so I figured out that it's 3 sections in the back. Use my pick. And here we go, the first section. I do 3 equal size sections in the back of my hair. And same deal. All right. So back to why I decided to do the YouTube. I'm going to put some more rosemary water, a couple more spritz in the back, morky it in to my scalp. So yeah, so people from work started asking me, what are you doing to your hair? How did you get your hair like that? Can you show me how to do the twists? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll start a YouTube channel one day. Then, then I was like, okay, let me try. And recently I started cooking for family, and I had one of my brothers was like, well, actually both of my brothers were asking me for my recipe on my rice. So like, how did you make this rice? Give me this recipe. It's amazing. So that's another thing that's going to be up and coming. I'm going to be sharing some more even because the gel really dries out my hair. But I'm going to be sharing some recipes as well. So This channel is going to be anything that like somebody asked me, hey, how did you do that? Or hey, can you teach me that? I'm going to make a video. And that way I can just be like, yeah, sure, here's how I do it. All right, here's, let's see how we look all stretched out. Not bad, right? Ooh, is it in camera? A little bit past. Not bad. I can't wait till March. But yeah, so that's the other thing. So recipes, hair care, things that pop up, inspirational stories. Here's my dollop of gel. That's what's going to be on this channel. You know, just as a little escape from our daily lives. If you need something to zone out on, I try to make my shorts interesting and fun. And also, if you want to do like a hair growth challenge or journey, that might be fun as well. So we can, I'm also going to take a little bit more gel. We can all decide to do a challenge together, like 30-day, I don't know, you know, different hair growth challenge. Maybe, I know that rice water was big for a while, so we could try a rice water challenge. I know clove water. I think I told you I used to use clove here and there, but we could do that too. All right, so now we put the gel in here on this section, all right? And I'm going to separate into 2 pieces and then twist. All right, you don't want your hair to be too sopping wet. So you want it to get, you want to put enough product in so that it's going to bring out the curl pattern. But I mean, you don't want it too sopping wet. If you're going to be sleeping and then getting up to go, you know, to work in the morning, you have to give your hair time to dry. So, I mean, if you have all day the next day, you're not going anywhere, you can let the twist sit, no problem, knock yourself out. But you know, this is what I usually do if I have to be somewhere the next day. Put a moderate amount of product in, of leave-in, and just so that it's saturated but not too overly saturated. All right, and we're gonna twist towards the end. All right. Okay, we're all done with that. 2 more sections to go on this side. Ah. Trying to section it off. There we go. All right, there we go. This section has been halved, right? So now we have 3 sections of the back. All right. Get this out of the way. Start the process again. All right. Keep going. Oh, and you'll find, here we go, I just found a section where a piece of the section was in this twist. So I slowly pulled it out and it's fine. So it's here now with the hair. Put like maybe 12 spritzes of the leave-in. Work it through. And as you're working it through, go ahead and finger detangle your hair. Look at that length, guys. I can help you get this. I can help you get to here. Okay, so while we're twisting, let's talk about some things that I do, how I live my daily life that may be affecting my hair growth, right? And then some things I do. Look at that length. Oh, wow. So some things that I do, um, particularly for hair care. Okay, so I'm a very healthy eater. Okay, I eat a lot of fruits and veggies. Um, I eat kale almost every day. It's one of my favorite vegetables. It's very healthy, very good for you. I have a kale salad pretty much every day. Here we go with our gel. I also drink a lot of water. Um, Mostly drink water over everything else, and that's part of my daily regimen. So I don't know if it's the water, the diet that makes my hair grow. I'm sure it has something to do with it, and I'm sure you've heard people say that healthy hair comes from the inside out. But that is part of my lifestyle. So I am a fairly healthy eater. Here we go with our curls. Okay, so what else do I do? I also exercise. I try to exercise pretty regularly, um, maybe a couple times a week. I do a lot of walking. For a while, I was really into running or jogging, but now I kind of do a low pace of walking. Try to do every day, maybe an hour or so a day. So I do exercise frequently as well. As far as supplements, I'm a big supplements girl. I do take a fish oil supplement just for general health. Um, don't really take anything particularly for hair growth, but I do take a multivitamin and fish oil and vitamin D. So I'm not sure if that actually helps hair growth, but no, it doesn't hurt to live a healthy lifestyle. All right, so we're almost done with this twist. So, exercise, water, healthy eating, I'm sure all of that contributes to hair growth. But, so let's say you do all those things and your hair still isn't growing. All right, so what's going on? Well, we could try the rosemary water, right? Another thing that I do is I also wash my hair maybe once a week, uh, twice, twice a month at most. Um, there's no need, especially for my hair type, to wash every day. So, you can go ahead and use your shower cap, and then just reserve your wash day for either once a week or once every 2 weeks. That'll help with growth. Another way to, oh, here we go. It's done here. Put the twist at the bottom, right? Okay, another thing that I swear has helped with my growth, and look at that, we're already on our last twist on this side. I swear, is I don't really blow dry my hair. Like I had said before, I straighten my hair, I do a silk press once a year to check the length of my hair. But for the most part, it is in its natural state. By me doing this twist out, adding moisture to the hair once every 2 or 3 days or so, and then kind of just leaving it alone. I think that has made a huge difference in my hair. I think people say it's called like low manipulation. You're right. You're not messing with the hair too much. You're not taking it really out of its natural state too much. You're kind of just leaving it alone. So I think that's another thing that's really helped me in my hair growth these past couple of years since I've been doing this journey. And I know it may be like, oh well, it took you, 5 years or 4 years to grow your hair, right? And I get it. Like it's a long time. It's not like my hair grew overnight. But do me a favor. Go into your phone, go into your photos, and look up a picture of your hair from 5 years ago and see if you have the same amount of growth that I had, you know. I'm even shocked by it, to be honest. And those pictures are, the dates are real, December 2020, if you see it in my short, to March of 2024. That's, really my hair growth journey. And here we go, look at that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the low manipulation, like not a lot of blow drying. I get braids like maybe once a year, once or I would say maybe once a year at most. I'm actually getting braids this weekend, but yeah, I'm not big on like protective styles or anything. I really think it's just kind of moisturizing the hair, and then just leaving it alone, leaving it in its natural state. Um, it's one of the best tricks to growing your hair nice and long and healthy. Okay, so we're going to twist up this last section on this side. All right. So I'm twisting up this last section, and I'm going to twist the other section off camera, so that way it'll save a little bit of time. And I'll come back when I am done with the last twist on the other side, so you'll see the end results, and then we'll go from there. So see you in a bit. So I'm up to the last section, so I figured I'd record some commentary. I hope you enjoy the time-lapse videos. I hope they come out the way that I plan. But I did want to show, I figured I might as well show me doing it, but there's no need for me to keep talking. But I hope you enjoyed that. So we're getting on to the last section here. I don't know how much time has passed, to be honest, but like I said, it usually takes me about an hour. If I'm taking my time, maybe like an hour and a half. I'm also going to show you how much shedding came out. As you may have noticed, I was kind of like taking stray hairs off of my hand in the middle of the twist, or doing that. So it's totally natural that some hair comes out. You may have also noticed that I was spraying the ends because I feel like, I don't know, my ends just kind of felt a little dry. So, feel free to go ahead and spray as you may want, just so that just make sure the hair is not overly saturated again. Remember, because we do need it to dry. But like the ends, you want to make sure the ends are nice and moisturized as well. Right, so here we go with my dollop of gel, and saturate the hair with it. Start at the bottom, working my way up. I caught some hair there. All right, but it's fine, not a big deal. All right, I'm gonna detangle. So this may happen, you need to stop, detangle, a little bit. It's totally fine. Feel free if you want to use a detangling brush or if you want to use a wide tooth comb. You know, you can. I just decide I haven't used a comb in my hair in a really long time, only when I blow it out and it's straight. The finger detangling works. It doesn't rip a ton of hair out of your head. Um, you know, you can get all of the knots out, and you know, you just got to make sure you take your time, you know, like I do here, work through the knots and the detangles, and after a while, there will be no more left. So you just got to be patient and work through it. And see, you go, I'm running my fingers through my hair, finger detangling it. All right, till it's nice and smooth. No more tangles, no more knots. And taking the shed hair off my hands. And now I'm going to get to twisting this last section. You're almost done. I probably would have gotten through at least 3 episodes of This Is Us, maybe 2. I'm obsessed. I don't know about you, but I'm in love with Randall. That character is just everything to me, but it's such a great show. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't watch this video to hear about This Is Us, but if you haven't checked it out, please. It's such a wonderful show. I love it so much. All right, and it'll make you feel good in the midst of all of the chaos that's going on. It's always good to have something that can make you smile, something that you look forward to, something that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And that is This Is Us. Okay, so I'm getting excited. I'm almost done. All right, and do I want to add a little bit more gel? No, I'm good. All right. Keep going, we're almost there. You know what, I am going to add a little bit more because this section of hair is particularly thick. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Not too much. Just a little bit. Just so I can see a little bit more definition. You see, as you add it and you work it through, you'll see a little bit more definition. All right. So, nearing towards the end. Okay, all done. So we're done with our twists. I'm gonna leave my hair out. I'm not gonna put a bonnet on just yet or a scarf because you know it's not bedtime just yet. I'm gonna go probably have some dinner, maybe go on the treadmill for a little bit and work out. But the twists are done, and I don't know if you want to see the back, what it looks like, but there are 12 in total. We're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna put a silk scarf on before I go to bed tonight. So when you see me in the video next, I'll be taking my scarf off after I've slept and woken up, and we'll take out the twist together. So I will see you then. Oh my gosh, before I forget, I wanted to show the shedding, the amount of hair that came out. So this is about how much hair came out. Again, I haven't done my hair since Saturday night, and it's now Wednesday night. So this is good. I'm happy that this is all the hair that came out. It's not too much. I don't know if you can see, but that's, you know, they say you shed hundreds of hair a day or whatever, but this looks pretty normal. So just wanted to show you the shedding that I have in case you have any when you're doing your twist out. Morning, it's the next day. I let the twist dry a little bit for a couple of hours before I put my scarf on and went to bed. I'm fully dressed, I have my makeup on, so the last thing to do is to take the scarf off and take the twist out. I wanted to let you know, in the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that I was going to let you know the secret to perfect twist outs. And the secret is letting the twist fully dry. That way, when you take the twists out, they don't frizz, the hair doesn't puff up at all. You get these nice defined curls. So letting it dry is the most important part of a twist out. If you don't have time, let's say in the morning your hair didn't quite dry while you were sleeping overnight, what you can do is take a blow dryer and just hold it away from the twist and dry them a little bit just to make sure, just get that last bit of moisture out. That doesn't do a lot of heat damage to your hair. It's if you're holding the hair dryer away, just kind of dry it. It's, just a faster form of drying. So that's totally fine. All right, so I'm going to start taking the twist out. I usually start at the back, so I'm going to start at the back twist first. And all you're going to do is just untwist it. It should really come out pretty easy. Right, and then once you untwist it, you separate them very gently, not too much, just so you make sure you keep that definition. So here we go. Here's the first twist, and now I'm going to work my way up to the next one. And just very gently separate them out. You don't want to cause any frizz. And keep going to the next one. You'll see how the hair is out. The last step, once you take the twist out, is kind of just to blend everything in to make sure that there are no more lines left from when we put our twist in the first place. So you're just going to kind of use your fingers, blend it in, kind of shape the hair. I'll show you the back so you can see that there's no division, there's no line left from where we did it yesterday. And you can fluff it up. I usually do a side part. Today I'm gonna leave the middle part. I'm kind of feeling the way it came out. I like the definition. I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna leave the middle part today. And that's it. That's the end of the tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you give this a try. It works every single time. And again, the trick is just to make sure that the twists are nice and dry and they're set before you take them out. I also have a way that I sleep with it just to preserve the twist. So if you want to know how or the best way to sleep with it as well, let me know, and I can also maybe make a short and show you guys how I do it. I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.